I'll be your host with the most. We're playing The Outer Worlds, as I mentioned in my videos earlier. In fact, hold on. We're specifically doing The Amateur Alchemist. I like doing side quests. Nope. I'm playing No Man's Sky way too much. I just tried to run with the melee button. I'm eating cashews. Ooh.
Reminds me of medical school.
Okay.
Down they go.
Oh, excuse me. Oop. My friend Karina is on mid.
Think we could take that ship in a race?
Any news? On the thing we spoke about? Don't keep me in suspense. Did you get my stuff? I mean, not mine. It's for other parties. Buyers. No kidding? You're the best! This is gonna make me so popular. I mean, with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not. Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right? Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'm gonna boost these to 50 and then I'm gonna stop. Maybe. I might boost science because of the damage stuff there. And medical because of the healing amount. Hello? Hello. How you doing? Okay. I didn't know I was allowed to. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Meh. Do I want to know? Okay.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you? Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
I drink a lot of tropical drinks. That mean I'm gonna turn into a Caribbean person? No. My favorite smoothie fruit mixture is called Tropical. It's got mango, papaya, pineapple, stuff like that.
That was some important research. Did you happen to recover it by chance?
I don't drink malt liquor.
I understand the enormity of what you've done for me.
I don't really drink much at all. Okay. Most most wine coolers or whatever around here, it's malt liquor. Doesn't matter if it's got Bacardi mixed in it, it's usually malt liquor. Yeah. Let's not. I end up really, really sick.
That is excellent news. Too many have been lost, too many black marks against my name, and far too much paperwork. Of course they do. Please don't mistake my ambition for callousness. It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
Alright, map. What, he completely shaved? Could have kept a mustache or something. Ah. I was like, could have kept something. I mean, but then you said he looks better with no facial. I'm like, oh, okay. That's why you did it. Yeah. I'm gonna grow a beard, damn it. Well, no, I want to grow up to a certain point from under my chin up, and then a mustache it's basically going to be like a chin beard mustache combo, like Captain Jack does, where it's not quite a beard because of the way it's separated. Yeah, no problem. I'm actually just playing my game. So while I was gone today, my mom decided to take it upon herself and clean her computer. She had me bring the blower to her. So she cleaned her computer while I was gone, and then we had talked about getting the wooden filing cabinet and putting it in her room so that she had some more storage space, and her computer tower is way up off the ground. Because, she has the dogs in there 95% of the time, so her computer gets way dirtier faster than mine does. By the way, that's what was wrong with it. It kept overheating and shutting down. Even with the simplest stuff that never had that problem with before. So she took it, she plugged in the it's like a shop vac. So, but you can I've got it set so that all it does is blow. And it's specifically to clean the electronics in the house. Because I don't want to risk blowing nasty stuff from inside the thing into the system. That's why I've got a second one that's on my wish list, so that we have, you know, a wet dry vac in the house. But yeah, the
New parts? Last weekend's crossword puzzle? Preferably not already
oh,
sold out
that's
this
cute.
time.
And then she, like I said, she moved the big wooden filing cabinet while I was gone today, because I had to drive my friend to his friend's house, his other friend's house. And I come home, she's like, "You're lucky I decided to come to the front door and open it for you," because I called her to let her know that I was in the driveway because I brought Taco Bell home. And I was like, "Why?" And she told me what I was like, "Mom, you were supposed to wait. Cleaning the computer is one thing, because the computers aren't actually super heavy. But that filing cabinet is solid hardwood. And so it's very heavy." And she was like, "Oh, I did it. It's okay." I'm like, "You just told me you had to take an Aprox and you feel like an old crone. It's not okay." Anyway. That's my mom, everybody. I love her to death, though. That in there. No, he didn't come on. He messaged me through the PSN when he saw that I was on. Yeah, he mentioned that his mom says hi to me, and I was like, okay. But yeah. Yeah, she did. I told him, "Dude, you know, I'm not irritated too much about it before anymore. Not before. But if you're gonna be gone for a while, let me know. Just say, hey, you know, I'm not gonna be around for a while. You know? Yeah. Well, he doesn't like it. He used to mention that he didn't like it when I did it. When I would just, like, you know, take off and not say anything, and he didn't know what was going on. And now he does it all willy-nilly, you know? So, but it's, you know, I'm not super irritated with him anymore. He's just got to remember to let, you know, somebody like me or you or whatever know. Yeah, I know. And so does he. That's, like I said, I talked to him about it. I said, you know, that wasn't cool.
Captain?
And he could tell I was irritated. Okay. I didn't yell. I'm not one of those people. But he could definitely tell I was irritated that he didn't, like, you know, show courtesy. So. Guess I'll go talk to Ada.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? I need a little help with my calculus. Can you integrate my natural log?
I don't know that one. That I don't find that funny because I don't know anything about calculus.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
My pleasure, Captain. As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Okay.
Where in Terra 2? Any crew traveling to Roseway will find themselves unofficially in officially uncharted space. Roseway has been removed from all Halcyon charts, and anything I could tell you, I can't tell you, because it's illegal. Why else do humans do anything? I believe the decision was a result of money squabbles. I wish I could say more, but as I previously stated, it is against Colony Ordinance C59-002Y. Here we go. Due to catastrophic financial losses, Redacted reportedly abandoned the town, shutting down 99.2% of all operations. However, there is an unsubstantiated rumor that Redacted, in actuality, continued to secretly develop Redacted products by experimenting on Redacted, imported from Redacted. How very revealing. Goodbye.
I love this game. Fucking crazy. Oh, right. Gotta check and make sure that I've done some of the stuff I need to do. Acquire certain waves of Groundbreaker, okay. Turn to Gladys. I'm probably gonna have to pay her the money. Yeah, Gladys wanted me to steal company secrets, and I didn't. I gave them all back to everybody, like the good guy I am. And she wants 10,000 credits, or bits as they call them on this game, for it. So yeah, I woke up before 10 a.m. and I didn't want to go back to sleep, because I had slept for quite a while. And so I read for a little while laying in bed, and then I got up right around 11 and started getting ready to go, because I needed to leave the house by noon at the latest to make sure I made it up there by 1. And left a little early, and I didn't eat anything. So Rob had showed me where the Taco Bell was near their house. So when I got to Woodland, I went to the Taco Bell and got a couple of cheesy bean and rice burritos and a small Diet Coke. Pepsi. They took Pepsi there. And then
You see we had a conveyor pull in?
from there I went to park in front of his house, well, apartment. And he recognized my engine or saw my car or whatever. And so he's like, "I see you." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm here. I'm having food." He's like, "Okay." Blah 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 blah. And so he he loaded his hold on. Yeah. He loaded his vehicle not his vehicle, his computer and stuff into the car, and then I'm doing this while I'm doing other things, and then he and I drove back to town, Sac, and I dropped him off, and he gave me the gas money in advance instead of just only giving me like half of it. just to make sure I got the entire thing, because they've already paid all of their bills, but he knows that him and his friend are going to get to drinking, and he won't think about it, and he'll drink the extra money, or he'll buy like food or whatever with it instead of, anyway. So,
You don't hurry up. Someone will get you snooping around there before you... What's that? What'd you turn up? Well, that's just swell, sweetheart. Good for you.
and then, I took the $20 bill, and, because that's how much I charged him, because it's like $4 a gallon right now here. And then I, went and got Taco Bell for Mom and I. Sorry, I'm checking my phone because I hadn't checked my phone in a while, and okay.
Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame? Prototype schematics go for a fair handful of bits around here. A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Darnation. It sounded like a gold mine, but maybe that's just my old hopes getting in the way. I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal Gladys now. You can come visit anytime. Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire.
Yeah, if I ended up having to pay her for the,
She's a dear. You'll love her.
But I had 14,000, so that's okay.
I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Oh, corrosion damage. What is that? It's a quest item. The old datapad contains incident reports from various Mardet security patrols. Most are details of simple finds and death steps between the crews of Wildcat freighters and corporate haulers. 2 entries have been marked for later review. August 7th, 2344, responded to a code ID 10T at the Lost Hope. Vera asked us to bounce some Back Bay rat that got himself soaked in Spectrum Red. Drunken fool got into a scuffle with one of Engineer Tennyson's people. We tossed the rung leech back down to the bays. Asshole fought us the entire way, telling us we'd be sorry once he controlled the hammer's power. If this is some new Hammersmith marketing stunt, I'm complaining to Santia? October 25th, 2344. Had another run-in with the rung leech from the Lost Hope. Don't know how the uppity piker crawled out of the back bays without us noticing. Locked himself into the repair bay off docking slip 13 and refused to come out. Kept raving about the weapon's chaotic beauty or some shit while we were trying to talk him out. Had to break off when our shift ended. Hull head's gotta come out eventually. Okay. Gotta take Pravati to the Lost Hope on Groundbreaker. Okay. Let's do that. I got it.
Hey, boss. If you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. Kind of an expert.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow. So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Where are we headed?
Okay. I took her here, now what?
A new face. What's your pleasure, stranger? Nothing you need and everything you want.
It's a bar. She asked to come here, but now she's like, well, what are we supposed to do now? And I'm like, what do you want to do?
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know. I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Yeah. Oh
right.
no,
You
he's
remembered.
back.
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Well, it's time change
I'm no
and
expert on wine, but ain't you supposed to drink that stuff with your little finger up?
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing? Yeah, I guess we are that, huh? Friends. Friends give each other counsel, right? What do you think?
dude, I barely even have to try.
Aimless as an automech with a busted nav chip.
You want to know what I think? I think you should write what you want to say down on your hand. Always worked for me.
Well, she talked about another girl, right?
I'm counseling one of my crew
Mentioned
members.
her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Good thinking, boss. You just saved Parvati a whole lot of trouble.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me?
Fucking lesbian.
What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Oh, Parvati is
about
totally in love or like with this lady on this
I'm
ship.
not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Hmm.
Of course. Wouldn't you be? Huh. I've never thought of it that way. I wonder what June's afraid of being rejected for. She seems perfect to me. Maybe
I'm
O's are
giving
just
relationship
like
and
dog is
self-confidence advice to
He's
this
so
character.
Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. Well, I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should? All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
You know something, Parvati? You ought to come drinking with the crew more often.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Okay. Talk to her in the bar. Take her back to the ship. And I gotta speak with this lady in a second, so let's do that first. Cause she's gonna send me to Monarch, I think. Cause she didn't want to talk to me unless I had the nav key. So. You are the one watching me, right? I'm assuming. Okay.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable? Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
Captain Derek.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas. It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab. Now,
Sure.
get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? Few laws and even fewer people to enforce them. If you're working for the right side, it's a fucking paradise. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Yeah, see? We'll be fine.
Alright, guys, let's go and see what Monarch's all fussy about.
Sublight agent. I like the sound of that.
BNP Borston Baked Beans.
Okay, so, wrong way. Space crime continuum. Oh god, okay. Yeah, I'm a dork. Yeah.
You need to eat and run.
Yeah.
Beans is the only one.
It's just space time. Yeah.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Tossball finals are scheduled to air soon, but
It's in here. No, damn. Thought it would be in here. I'm gonna have to look at the map. Okay. No, that's not it either. Get frustrated. Just tell, I can already tell. Oh, it's saying that it's like right in behind this wall, but there's no way to get back there. And so I'm like, I'm gonna end up frustrated trying to track this down because it's not on the map either. Hold on, I hit the wrong button. Was on the map before. Doesn't look like it's on the map now either.
Windows 11 is up. Unlock your whole family tonight.
Wait. Ha ha!
That'd be for me.
Damn Yeah. But I also found trouble. Yeah. Outlaws.
I was just getting started.
Let's see what's over here. Ah, barred door. You are barred no more. Yay. Yep, this is where I was supposed to be.
Gosh, ain't that handsome.
Let's see, it says entry 1. While rummaging through the back bays, I discovered a very old Hammersmith crate that seemed to have been sealed for a very long time. A bit of elbow grease and determination pried it open, but I couldn't make heads or tails of my discovery. A prototype hammer. I didn't know Hammersmith actually made hammers, but I brought it back to my lab for a closer look. How strangely it glows. The trail of its wake lingers even when my eyes are closed. Entry 2. I've spent more time on the hammer. Its internal workings are a state of art. Thermal, electrical, and chemical systems all working in harmony. How is this even possible? The weapon is a breakthrough in circuitry and engineering, and many of its systems appear rigged against tampering. There's a curious energy signature swirling about the weapon, though I've yet to identify the source. The air tastes of copper, and I've lost several teeth. Entry 3. I have had the most sublime prismatic dream since I invited the hammer into my bedchamber. Never mind that for now. Good news first. The energy signature matches Bandiet's exclusive N-rays, raising the hammer's elemental properties to 4: shock, plasma, corrosion, and radiation. Now for the bad. In my attempts to neuter the self-destruct functionality, I inadvertently caused a small fire. The hammer's manual controls may never function again. Swinging it seems to be the only way of cycling through its elemental modes. Must take greater care with future experiments. Entry 4. I've taken the liberty of locking myself in the workshop. My tinkerings were all for naught. This is no prototype. I'm simply too flawed to recognize its perfections. The hammer is a lesson, a symbol. It whispers to me that disorder rules all things, but with a little ambition we can harness that power. Only by inflicting chaos upon others can we transmute disorder into harmony. And that is a lesson Halcyon is not ready to hear. Guy went crazy. Okay, so this is the hammer. Looks like a hammer. It's a prismatic hammer. And it really doesn't do much damage at the moment. Probably just gonna put it in my storage crate in my room in the ship. Well, I'm not a melee build character in this game, so okay. So journal, Pavati, Sam. I'm gonna do a playthrough where I kill everybody. Because they made it so that you could literally kill every single person you see.
That pad down there. With the
And
lights on?
still be, including your companions, and still be able to get through the game. Yeah. That's gonna be my melee build most likely. And that or I'll focus on melee and ranged. Since I'm not gonna have to be a diplomat or anything. So, melee, ranged, and tech. And, the stealth one would be the ones that I'd probably have to do for it.
Back for a rest? Space adventuring is tiring work.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me. I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises. Isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Yay! Oh, I helped her through her relationship issue.
Initiating initialization sequences. Greetings, customer! This SAM unit is unable to locate your registered information. Would you like to register your SAM? Registering new owner, Captain. SAM units live to clean and clean to live.
That guy was great. Okay. Tactical meter max, damage plus 25 when alone in party, which I don't do. Walk speed, sprint speed, companions anyway. Weight of consumables, health restore. Do that one. My game's doing that thing again. 36, okay. So everybody is now in heavy armor, including me.
Dust accumulation analysis. 2.5 years. Thank you, customer. Warning! Raptidon claws carry bacteria and have the potential to cause organic death due to massive amounts of blood loss. Service cancellation request processing. All SAM units travel fully assembled in a 12 by 12 corrugated steel box. Did you know SAM units are capable of equipping regulation-grade flamethrower nozzles? Upgrade your attachment today and get to firing away. Got stubborn stains? Leave them for Sam.
So that he's another crew member now. That robot.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. No complaints here.
Good to see you, boss.
He's cleaning. Okay, so that'll affect things later that I activated him. Everything that you do has some kind of effect. Okay. Just in case I get another companion, I can put that armor on them.
You might want to consider changing your clothes more often.
That's new. That must be from my trip to the Roseway. Oh, there we go. Yeah, courtesy of Anticleo's abandoned lab in Roseway. And this is from Edgewater, just like the sign says. I do have a helmet that looks like that dude's head in my stash in my room. But it's, you know, I don't wear a helmet in the game. I made sure that I couldn't see helmets or anything on my companions or myself. Let's see. Apparel equipped. Breakdown. Tinker. Plasma carbine. My guns are going to be all built up for now. The ones I use the most. And now, talk to Ada, it looks like. Yeah. Talk to Wells.
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells?
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals.
Go check on that. I'm slow cooking a bean soup.
They can help us set things right.
In the smaller cooker we got. And I started it an hour and a half ago, roughly. So I'm gonna check on it, stir it a little bit, that kind of thing. Make sure that it's not burning. It shouldn't be yet, if ever. Alright, looks like it's getting there. It has to be cooked over. Okay, something that Mom and I found out with the bean soup mix that I got from the bulk section. It has to be done overnight. Otherwise, not all of the bean parts soften, and we end up with slightly crunchy soup. So it's actually going to have browned hamburger in it. And some kind of vegetable. In fact, in the morning, I'll probably get one of the California blends or whatever that we have in the freezer to put in there with it, so that we have most of the food groups. Or maybe not. Maybe I won't put anything in there for now. Because the beanland soup mix, it's like rice and a few different types of beans. And sometimes beans have the same kind of vitamins and fiber as vegetables do. So basically what I do is I fill the thing with water, so like 3 and some water, and then no, I won't eat that. I'm hungry, but I don't want to eat the last of the lunch meat, because it's the last of the lunch meat until Tuesday. But what was I saying? Right. Anyway, so we're gonna have soup, and then probably Tuesday, because tomorrow's Monday. Tuesday, we'll have the other canned roast beef that I got, and noodles, because I still have some rigatoni in there that I can boil, and put the roast beef with, or if the milk's still good in the mini fridge and we still have some because Mom uses it for her breakfast, I can make mashed potatoes, because we have instant mashed potatoes in there, to go with the roast beef. You're trying not to talk, huh? I've basically, over the last couple of years, I've basically proven to Mom that if something were to happen to her anytime soon, that I would feed myself properly. I wouldn't live off of TV dinners and junk food. I actually like the slow cooker a lot. Yeah. Alright. Of course, when I move in, when I move in, if I move in with my cousin in the future, I don't think I'll have to do much cooking. I'll have to help clean, but I don't think I'm gonna end up having to do much cooking. Unless I want something specific for just myself. So I think my cousin and her significant other do the cooking. Well, no, my cousin is very specific, or used to be anyway, until they got older, about what she fed her kids. Like, she didn't feed them any kind of cookies or candy until they were, well out of toddlerhood. Because she wanted them to, their first instinct to want to have vegetables and fruit. And yeah, they have pizza and stuff like that, but now, but the kids are also, one of them's in junior high now, and the other one's in mid to late elementary school. I think the youngest is actually 4 years younger. So she learned from her younger brothers to not have your kids on top of each other, because her younger brothers are only 2 years apart. So they went to high school together, and one of them was popular and a jock, and the other one was quiet and considered kind of a nerd. And he had long hair. So kids, they were in the Midwest at this point, so everybody was like calling him faggot because he had long hair. Anyway, as far as I know, he's not one. But as far as I know, he's kind of asexual. So, because I don't remember ever hearing him have any kind of high school relationship at all. He has friends, but no romantic entanglements at all. So I have no clue. But, so my cousin learned the lesson. So by the time her youngest starts high school, her oldest will be graduating. So they're far enough apart that it shouldn't cause as much of a conflict. If one of them is popular and the other one's not. She's also raising them to be more protective and everything of each other, which, unfortunately, my younger male cousins, her brothers, were not really raised that way. Because the older of the two always made fun of and bullied his brother. Yeah, since they were young. Yeah, he was in on the whole, like, calling him names in high school thing. I witnessed it, and I told him off for it when I went to visit them before my grandfather passed away. And about it, I'm like, dude. He's like, well, he doesn't have any friends and blah 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 blah. I'm like, dude, yeah, and you're not helping. I said, you're a popular jock at your school, right? He's like, yeah. I was like, and he's your brother, yeah. I bet you that if you stopped, they would let up on him. He's like, whatever, he should just learn to stand up for himself. Some people never do that, though, and some people, especially if their brother's been mean and nasty to him, like most of their childhood, he's not going to stand up. Sheesh. course, this is the same guy that tried, before I put him in his place, to lecture me about the food I eat because he's vegan. So... You know, the only reason people have the luxury of being vegan is because we have the technology to make multivitamins.
No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps?
Oh, that's cute.
You'll want to hire the services
Awesome.
of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishment.
I actually saw a,
Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any questions you have.
Hey!
Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting on you.
Stop. No! A combination of things. He got startled by something that he heard when because he's so focused on me eating that he got, like, startled by the noise of whatever it was he heard.
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
I'm gonna go the dangerous way. Yes, I have a nav key. But, you know what? I want to see what it is that they think is so dangerous at this landing pad. I want to see what Sam's like. I forgot to hit the wrong button. Hold on. Frickin' dog. Here. I'm having corned beef hash out of a can. I don't feel like, one, we're mostly out of potatoes, and two, I don't want eggs. I just want corned beef hash. So, opened the can, dumped it in a plate, heated it up.
I don't think I like this place one.
Entering quiet mode.
Entering quiet mode. Oh! It's got a bunch of them lizard things. Those lizards. What?
Alert!
Don't
Dirt alert!
Oh. Like, I'm like, wait, she doesn't have a dog. Yeah, and then I remembered that you said that you had a neighbor in the building that had, like, a huge dog that kept barking. Yeah. It has to be in the building if you can hear it, right? They're all your neighbors. Doesn't matter exactly which apartment. It sounds like you guys need to do sleuthing one night. Wait until the dog's making noise and then be quiet and sneak around. Are they not allowed to have a dog? What if they're asleep? Then they can't really do anything about it if they're not home. I don't know. Their direct neighbors don't report it. Then if you were actually tired enough to really sleep, like I was saying, if you were actually tired enough to really sleep, I mean, actually really sleep, it wouldn't really bother you. You'd just knock out and your body wouldn't even recognize it. Why do you think I have to get super stoned? I don't really sleep most of the time. Of course, I also grew up with my mom blasting music and railroad, tracks near my house and all that stuff, so I'm used to sleeping through loud shit. We even live near train tracks now, and I had to get used to it all over again because we went from being practically in the boondocks to being right next to train tracks. I don't know why. If they're not yours, then your body shouldn't be instinctively reacting to it. I was licking the plate. He'll be doing that forever now.
Switching to extreme cleaning mode.
He said extreme cleaning mode. Okay. Ah! I didn't think about it, Mom. Because I didn't super fill it like I was before. That's fine. It doesn't cause a blur. This is not one of those old screens where it was glass.
That's the last of them.
Oh, you're talking to the pot?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it in the sink? Hmm. I probably would not have been able to do this area if I had not gone to Roseway. Okay. Don't put the Wolverine or the other one. Don't put the Wolverine or the other one in there. I'll wash those by hand. Okay. Thank you. Forgot to say please. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I will yeah. Yeah, my mom's loading the dishwasher. Not because I didn't, do it what she asked me or anything. She said she would. And that's fine. Mm. That was me. New enemy.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
I think I'm gonna go back to my ship after I'm done clearing this place out. Oh no, I just don't like the robot. Yeah. Do you want me to make you ramen or something? So do you want me to make you ramen or something? No.
Fight dirty. Clean up the competition.
Okay. Mm. Yeah. I know. I'd take that out. Oh, the recycle, because we drank so much soda the last couple weeks. I think we drank 48 cans between the two of us. in the last 2 weeks, and no, it's not bad. It's not good though, and so the recycle can is full. I gotta take it out, but today I was busy, so. Whatever. I'll try to get up those stairs again in a second. I'm overburdened, so. What's Gibbs doing? Oh. Yeah, Ducky was doing that out here. Oh, my mom told the dogs to go away and I laughed. She's cooking. She's cooking noodles. Yeah. And I will deal with the traps and stuff. Right. Okay. Crap out of the things. Yeah. Damn. Low. I'll turn it on warm when I go to bed, just to make sure it doesn't overcook. Yeah. I wanted it thick but soft. I'm gonna brown the hamburger tomorrow. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No. There'd be too much meat for the soup. You could put it on your sketty. That's in the fridge. I thought you knew it was still in there. Yeah, it's still in there. Yep, it's still in there. Okay. I'm not either, I'm just not feeling it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now I have to go into my inventory and figure out what I can... No, everything else is either gotta be sold or, oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I was playing with a dog. That's why you're hearing that woof, woof from Gibbs. He's suffering because he can't have noodles. He sneezed at you. Oh, Gibbs and Ducky both love noodles. Like, mad love noodles. And I'm sorry, Mom. And, so they really, like, get weird with it. Oh, no, I'll keep the Thug Kits. Sorry, Mom. Alright, I thought they were pouncing on your feet. I don't know. Yeah, I've got the green one out here because I had, corned beef hash. Yeah. No. I was hungry, but I didn't want to cook. Yeah, that'd be good. I have to go back to my ship. Either that or find a vending machine in town. I'm not fussy. Well, there's, the ship's landing pad's got, vending machines next to it, on it. Not next to it, but on it. And the what is what? Okay. Okay. I'll put the soap in and start it in a second. Okay. Please do, cause you sound painful. Her back's hurting her. I lectured her when I got home, found out she had done all that shit on her own. Trust me. Well, as much as I'm allowed to lecture my mother.
Passive mode.
And she only does what she can safely do. If it had made her feel really painful right away or iffy when she started doing it, she wouldn't have kept doing it. So she just wants to be able to do as much as she can because she will probably not be able to continue doing it in the future because of her condition. So, doesn't get her out of a lecture though. Tomorrow I get to take the PS4 apart so that I can clean it, and I also get to turn off and unplug my computer so I can clean it, because it's been way too long since I cleaned any of the electronics. Which is why my mom's computer kept trying to kill itself. Well, yeah, I normally clean them like every other month or so, but I've just been putting it off, I guess. Yeah, and so they've been severely neglected. Mom said it took quite a while for her to get it completely and totally clean, where dust stopped blowing out of it. and then that's when she moved the heavy ass filing cabinet all on her own. Which is the main thing that I lecture her about. Her computer's one thing. That filing cabinet's heavy as hell. Yay. I like the fact that I turned on the thing that lets me see the outlines of things that I can pick up and shit. It's making looting a lot easier. Okay, yeah. Still gotta go back to my ship because I want to change companions. Let Sam stay on the ship.
Leave them for Sam.
There's an awful lot of rustling and growling out there, Captain.
The time change happened, and now everything feels weird. On the 5th, I have to go get my teeth cleaned at the dentist. And let's see, I have to... what's down here? Oh, the 6th. 10:30 in the morning on the 6th. What is the 6th? Showing calendar. Wednesday. Okay. Tomorrow's grocery shopping. Well, partly grocery shopping. And I have to pay rent and other bills, and I have to do some what I call the small, because we still got quite a bit of stuff in the house. We don't need a whole heck of a lot. So I'm going to take Sam out. I'll put the Vicar and Felix in my teams. That's my team. Every time I see Rizzo, I'm reminded of Grease. Every single time I see it. I uploaded 2 videos today to my channel, and then and my stream when it's done processing after I'm done streaming. The first one was an opinion video about oh my god, okay, so last year, I don't remember if you remember this from the news or anything from America, but people had a problem with
Hope you brought enough guns, boss.
the song Baby It's Cold Outside. Saying that it was like a song about sexual harassment or whatever. I think they just wanted to play ignorant, truthfully, because anybody who listens to the lyrics and the tone of the song will realize that these 2 consenting adults play flirting with each other. Yeah, well, I think it's John Legend, the singer, and Kelly Clarkson decided to remake the song using correct language. Yeah, so it went from playful flirting to a bunch of asking permissions and you're the woman so you're empowered and it's your choice type of language. Yeah, and I'm just like, so yeah, I made an opinion video going, dude, do you guys not understand nuance anymore? What's going on here? Because the song is obviously not about sexual harassment or rape, okay? Just the tone of the song and everything like that. And then I point out that these are the same people who think it's okay to have songs like I'm in love with a stripper and, you know, so I'm just like, you know, Jesus, that's just fucking crazy. The world is clown world. It is clown world. It's fucking ridiculous. People need to, like, get a life. Because stop ruining good things.
This town must have looked mighty grand when it was built.
Eyes up, boss. We're rambling into the jaws of danger.
Okay. He's like, eyes up, boss. We're rambling into the, you know, jaws of danger. Okay. I don't think so, but okay. That Orky there. Ah. See, the door for the constable is barred from the inside. I was hoping to be able to use stuff to try to get on the roof to see if you can get in, but I can't see anywhere where I would be able to do that. Well, you kind of exerted yourself. I'm sorry. Oh, she was telling Gibbs that you know, her feet are swollen and they hurt and everything like that. And I was like, well, you know what? And she's like, yes, I know I overdid it. Shut up. I was talking to the dog. You guys suck. They put like an invisible wall on the stairs where I should be able to... Yeah, whatever.
Hey, I remember Cascadia from that one episode of Terror on Monarch. Crawling with monsters it was.
Never had much of a sweet tooth myself. Indulgences like Rizzo's were frowned upon in my household.
I bet.
Isn't working. Let's take him down. Not getting help. This is bad. No good. Plasma won't work. They were just...
Ah, damn it. Both my companions went down. Good thing I'm not doing permadeath. The supernova. Otherwise they would have stayed down.
Easy now.
Over good brawl. Do anything.
The only bad thing about the companions is I made them aggressive so that they would actually help me fight instead of me having to tell them what to do. And so the minute I attack somebody, they go after them instead of waiting until they actually see us.
Their death, our survival.
I'm working on maxing out my character's level. I think the top tier is level 35. So I'm a little under halfway there because I'm level 16. These planets are so creative, though. Oh no, look at some of these plants. Huh. I'm not gonna walk down the chasm, I was just... or try to even jump off the cliff or anything. I just wanted to see what was over there. I've got that stupid song stuck in my head now. Maybe it's cold outside. Just, it's mostly a couple of lines in the melody that, you know.
We were destined to prevail.
Yeah, just put it right there. Yeah. There we go. Oh, Mom's putting her bedroom trash next to the door so that I can take it out. No, we don't want to wait till the last minute. And pickup's on Tuesday, so... What are you stealing? Huh? Oh. Level 17. I love the music in this game. Well, it's all really mellow. Even the battle music's kind of mellow. Mom called the dog a blabbermouth. 'Cause he's barking. there's a building over here. Lots of reptiles.
That one's done for. Everyone all right?
I always investigate everywhere.
I never had any doubt that they are. Fight like that still gets the blood pumping, though.
It's actually a challenge. I have this habit when I play games like this where I just explore everything. I go off the beaten path, you know. I look everywhere, and it causes me to level up a lot. So by the time I get to where I'm supposed to go, I'm like way over leveled and everything's really easy to kill. And right now, I'm not easy to kill. I mean, they're not easy to kill, but they're not super duper hard either.
Here we go.
They're just a little bit of a challenge.
Show them how it's done. That's the last of him.
Well, if I didn't have my companions with me, it would have been too much to come this way. Even as leveled up as I am. Because of the swarms. Where did the body go? I think it disappeared. That's okay. I don't know what that place. I don't know what those are, but I can't get there. At least not from where I currently am. There might not be anything at all for all I know. I went southern for a second.
Move a good brawl. Nice hit. Nobody met. That's the last of him.
Okay. Just making sure it popped something in there because I've been using a lot of Adreno, healing. Big damn hero. That's a Firefly reference. And then the way this is set up, that kind of reminds me of Doom as well. Yeah, I love that. Now I want to watch Firefly. Maybe later. I've got the entire series. It only ran for like one season, and then it had a movie called Serenity, which I think I have. I've seen it, but I don't know if I bought it. I'll have to look in my DVD collection and see if it's under S for Serenity. But yeah, the spaghetti westerns in space. Quite literally. Captain Malcolm Reynolds and his Firefly ship. And his crew of interesting people. Preacher and a female mechanic. Seriously, they took inspiration for this this game from Firefly. They said it in an interview.
We are victorious.
Let's see. Raptophobia. Repeated encounters with Rapidons has lessened your effectiveness when they're attacking you or your companions. No. Not taking any kind of combat weakness. I'm not stupid. Even if it does give me an extra perk point. I'm not to the point where I'm like, I just need one more to get to the 100 or whatever. I don't think I'll ever be like that though. So. I'm actually following the really big one, I guess, that came over here.
Take him down. That's one down.
Where you at? I've always wanted to go and see the acid ponds here in the States. There's they're beautiful. They're like some kind of natural spring or whatever, but the liquid's so acidic that if you could float a body in there and it would dissolve within, hours, if not minutes. And but they're so pretty. And all the pictures I've ever seen of them, they look absolutely gorgeous. And I totally want to see one in real life. And these creatures here look kind of like the alien creatures in Howard the Duck. You know, the ones that were gonna attack Earth and kill all the humans.
That's the last of them.
Excuse. I heard that they're thinking about redoing Howard the Duck. I'm not sure how I feel about that. 'Cause it's one of the few, like, B movies that were actually done really well. And it also originally had Leia Thompson in it. And I had a huge crush on Leia Thompson when I was a kid. Well, no, between Some Kind of Wonderful, where she played Amanda Jones, and Space Camp, where she played that girl that helped get them landed safely, and Howard the Duck. I mean, Leia Thompson was everywhere. I mean, she played Lorraine in Back to the Future. She was everywhere in the 80s. I don't know how she was in real life. I don't know what she's doing now. But when I was a kid, she was one of the girls that I had a crush on. One of the other ones was Mary Stuart Masterson. She played Watts in Some Kind of Wonderful, and she was in a lot of romance movies in the late 80s, early 90s. She did this one with Christian Slater called Bed of Roses. And, yeah. I loved her as Watts, though. And Idgie Threadgood. And Fried Green Tomatoes. I have that book. No longer overburdened. Yay. Picking up everything, rapid pressing the button. So I don't have to, like, get super targeted on the stuff on the ground. Come on.
Impressive as always.
Damn. My companion called me impressive because I lockpicked something that was hard. It took most of my lockpicking resources though, so that sucked, but it gave me some stuff that I can sell. I wish I walked right past a vendor. There we go. Man, it's starting to hurt. I don't know why.
Here we go. Nice skill.
Okay.
We all in one piece?
Okay, what was that? Trophy popped. Turned 100 enemies into ash with plasma damage. Cool. My ear aches. Damn. Oh, the Manta Queen turned her head before I could get her blinded or anything.
Plasma ain't working. Plasma isn't working. Damn it, Max, what are you thinking?
That was my knuckles. If you heard the crack crack, I don't know if you did or not. Okay, it looks like there's 2 ways over the chasm. Technically 3. But one of them's in the beginning point where I landed, and then the other's close to where I am now. Ducky's out here cleaning the food bowls because I guess he starved to death or something.
Nice hit! Everyone all right?
What, Ducky? Hi. Hi. What's your issue, huh? I'm gonna save my game. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm starting to get tired. Alright. Talk to you tomorrow, and I'll talk to you guys